Anything that's defined is energy that you have consistent access to, and it's fixed, meaning it operates in a consistent way. Thematically. Let me make sure you understand that that's thematic, because that doesn't mean you can't grow and change over the course of your life in your defined centers. You can. It's just you're going to tend to grow in a specific theme. You're going to experience that energy along a specific theme track. That defined energy is what you radiate out into the world. You all get that. The piece that I really want to explore a little bit more deeply is openness. Anything that's white in the chart is what we call open or undefined. That's true for centers, and that's true for gates and channels. So everybody has white openness on their chart. Now, I want to go back and review something that we talk about a lot in the beginning of human design, but sometimes we forget, and that's this. Where you have openness, you are taking in energy and information, and you're amplifying it. You're not just going, hey, I'm feeling this. You're experiencing it in an amplified way. So you're taking it in, and you're literally blowing it up inside of you. And you're not just blowing it up to a certain degree because you're living in that expanded energy. You're amplifying it and you're holding it in an expanded way. So when people tell me a lot, oh, well, I don't have this or I don't have that in my chart. So you have the whole dang chart. Okay, we all have all of the chart. I've said this a million times, and I'm going to keep saying this until we get it. Everything that's colored in is consistent. Everything that's open has variability, but it's still there. It's not like you don't have it. It's just variable. Not only is there variability there, you take energy in and you amplify it there. And because ultimately, when you know about this about yourself over time, you begin to understand these energies work for you in a variety of different ways. You can consciously call on these energies in the short run, not sustainably. This is the thing that's really important to understand about openness. You can use the energy in your open centers. You can't sustain that energy, can't hold it forever, but you can use it temporarily. So when you start to understand, oh, hey, this is how the gate 51 works. This is the gate of shock. And I'm personally not always shocking, but because I understand the 51, I can use this energy when I need to initiate people into an idea, a thought, a perspective, a different way of seeing things. You can consciously draw on your wisdom of that energy and use it. And you don't just use it, you use it in this expanded, amplified way. So wherever you have openness, that's not weakness. I think we think wherever we have openness, we have weakness. It's not. It's power. It's wisdom and power. It's amplified energy. And I'll tell you what, if you've ever had, and I know a lot of you think you don't know reflectors, but you hang out with a reflector who has 9 open centers. And I promise you, you will feel the reflector coming up the street way before they even arrive at their house. Because a reflector, because they have all that openness, they're not a ghost. They're not this invisible wallflower that you never see. There may be other elements in their chart that create that. But the reflector is powerful. When a reflector walks into a party, they're reflecting all 9 energy centers in an amplified state. That's why you see a lot of reflectors in positions like on stage, acting, and engaging in the expression of the human journey, because they get it so deeply and they can hold it so profoundly and in such a powerful way. Your openness, the openness of the reflector, or any openness that you have in your chart, is not weakness, it's power. It just takes time, though, once you meet your human design and you study human design and you learn your human design and you start to really shift your awareness about how your energy works. We don't naturally go to the power of the openness until we've experienced our type a little bit more intimately over a couple of years. If you're new to human design, or even if you've been in human design for a while, I want you to understand that you're going to get eventually to that point where you go, oh, I am so intimately aware of my open centers and the energies that I carry in this variable way, in this way that teaches me about the power of humanity. And I can consciously draw on that because I understand this so deeply. And when I draw on it, I'm not just drawing on it, I'm amplifying it. Then you will really get how powerful you are. Even if you have a lot of openness, you're powerful. That's more power, not less.